Hello everybody, I am Technovoid, your fan of Flan and Flannel, and with me is Hamsterwings, your favorite Pokemon analyst. We are here today with the finals of Trouble Double Drafts Season 4.
Dude, I want flan.
Do you want it to be in flannel?
That sounds really comfy.
Yeah, dude. Let's do it. Anyways, so we're starting off here. We got 3 different matches to go over today. Rather, 3 best of 3s. First, we have our Friend Ball finals between,
Dark Horses.
Dark Horse, thank you. Dark Horses and the blue team.
There you go.
Then we have our 3rd place match in Master Ball League, which is going to be Grooboom Gang versus Ultra Platinum. And then finally, we have the grand finals between Team Fourgeist and the Front Facers. And that's going to be very exciting. Now, you do some talking while I look for my phone so I can pull up the teams.
Alright. Well, we can look at the first team preview here. We'll get all 10 of the members soon.
I'm busy.
But Whiskey, as you know, all team has brought rain, and there's no Pelipper here. So this is actually the first, not the first time, but he's going into this for game 1 without Pelipper. So, no Pelipper,
Yeah.
but with Mega Swampert. So
I think,
that's
yeah, I would say that I think definitely, switching it up and not bringing the rain can be a good idea if your opponent is specifically prepping for rain, but I feel like if you benefit really well from the rain because you've built your team around that, and then you don't bring it, I think it might just hurt you more than it throws off your opponent.
Yeah, I feel like you just gotta need the rain.
Yeah. Alright, so here we got the teams we have on the blue team side. We've got Galvantula, Mega Swampert, Klinklang, Incineroar, Urshifu Rapid Strike, Amoonguss, Drifblim, Linoon, Clefairy, and Pelipper. And coming from Dark Horses, we've got Fourgeist, Mega Gyarados, Breloom, Naganadel, Mantine, Colossal, Raichu, Probopass, Illumise, and Landorus Therian. So how do you feel about these brings, other than Pelipper being noticeably absent?
I mean, I like pretty much every single one of Lazadin's brings. I think these are the 6 that he needs.
Mm-hmm.
As for Whiskey, I feel like I still feel weird about the no Pelipper.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would have brought Pelipper over Klinklang, but at the same time, that makes you quite weak to Raichu with its combination of electric and grass knot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a rough matchup for Whiskey, I feel like.
Okay. Alright. Well, let's see how it plays out.
I mean, without rain, obviously it's a rough matchup. He doesn't have his crazy speed control.
Mm-hmm.
Mega Swampert. Because you need Mega Swampert to be able to shut down this Naganadel, and it just kind of can't do that.
So, faking out the...
So turn 1, Lazadin is going to Nasty Plot here, has no fear of Swampert because of Naganadel's Focus Sash, I believe.
Mm-hmm. I think he was faking out the Klinklang to prevent a Trick Room from getting off.
Mm-hmm. Good ally switch, but he actually doubles into the Klinklang, preventing the Trick Room. Pretty smart to think about Trick Room because of no Pelipper.
Yeah, definitely. And Naganadel is popping off.
Yeah, Naganadel's +3 now, gets brought down to its Sash, but it can still definitely claim another victim.
Mm-hmm. And it has to, because if it switches out here, it's...
Out.
And he switches out here, which means it is dead on arrival.
Yeah, it looks like it might have not had Protect. But that does grant Lazadin a sack should he need it later. The good switch into Mantine, allowing it to...
Is it really a sack if it comes in and dies immediately?
It's a great sack if
somebody mid-turn, yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. So the Earthquake here, so Lazadin's obviously prepared for this, having the flying types on his team. That puts, what is this, probably choiced Earthquake?
Yeah, I mean, he's running the Earthquake specifically to deal with the Rage Powder. It gets the instant burn, which is nice for him. Swampert not going to be able to kill Landorus because of the Intimidate. And Landorus is just natural bulk. Plus Lazadin's investment. Landorus is just a good Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Swampert going to protect up. Going to live one more turn because of that.
Yeah, and I think at this point we have revealed all of Swampert's moves potentially, which means that it does not have Aqua Jet. Does Swampert get Aqua Jet, or am I crazy?
It does not get Aqua Jet.
It does not get Aqua Jet. Okay, so it actually doesn't have priority. For some reason, I thought it had priority.
Nope.
So expecting the switch from Mantine there because the Galvantula was out, he was expecting to...
He does sack Naganadel here. I'm not sure why. Maybe just to get the switch initiative to see whatever comes in on that slot, because it allows him to switch later.
Mm-hmm.
I think it makes enough sense, but I feel like going into Raichu was safe anyway since it's a fake outer. And you could have saved Naganadel, but at the same time, rocks are up. You don't want to be switching that much.
Sure.
So I think that was fine. I'm going to protect up with Raichu and get flinched, so Lazen's not going to do anything this turn.
Does protect him from a Sludge Bomb, which is nice.
Yeah, it does save his Raichu from probable death. I'm going to Rage Powder with Amoonguss. Gamu's going to take the Scald, and it's going to take whatever Raichu does. Not quite going to die.
Yeah, and the what is it called? The Black Sludge is going to take it out of burn range, which just keeps giving this Amoonguss more chances to
do what it do.
Do what it do, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but now Gyarados comes out and he's like, yeah, no more fun times. It's Gyarados time now. And he's going to get off the pretty safe, from what I can tell, Dragon Dance here. Because what's the worst that could happen is that Incineroar Close Combat's not going to do very much.
Yeah, it's already a -1, so... Yeah, and as long as Mega Gyarados outspeeds everything here, at this point, it should pretty much kill everything on the team with a Power Whip.
Yep.
Yeah. All you need to worry about is Power Whip missing.
Yep. Swampert does get the burn, and it does go down there.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered either
doesn't
way.
Really matter.
Yeah, because it would have just died next turn. Because I think at this point it's pretty clear that the Mantine is Choice Scarfed into Scald.
It's something choiced, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's constantly moving first. So
yeah.
I think that's without a doubt a Scarf. And yeah,
and
that's match.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, match 1 down. Any thoughts on the play there?
Yeah, I do think that the no rain just kind of came back to bite Whiskey. I think in this matchup he either needed Trick Room, which Lazadin was very hell bent on him not getting,
right?
Or he needed the rain.
Yeah, I think Whiskey was planning on undoing Trick Room instead of Rain here. And I think in some sense it did work out because, like, I think things like Raichu had Thunder and, basically Pokemon on Lazadin's side of the field trying to take advantage of Rain as well with, like, Swift Swim, Thunder, that kind of stuff. Which right. I can totally see where Whiskey was coming from on not bringing it. But I think, I think the thing that I learned back in Season 2 fighting Chimmy, when I tried to basically outrain his Rain team, is that if you build a draft around a weather, you benefit from that weather far more than anybody who hasn't drafted around that weather can do to fight you. So it's in your best interest to generally just run it, because you will perform better than they will in that situation.
Yeah.
So I think that's a fair... Oh, that's not to say that, mix-ups can't happen. And I think this was a very valiant mix-up attempt, but with Klinklang being the only TR setter, it went down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially with Naganadel out first, he was not letting that get up. Anyways, here we have match 2. So Pelipper's here, so now we are going to the Rain. And from Lazadin, we see Illumise? Is that the only difference instead of Mantine?
Yeah, Illumise got swapped out for Mantine.
Thoughts on that?
I think it makes sense.
Alright.
And on Whiskey's side, of course, the only swap was Pelipper for Klinklang.
Yeah, which makes sense. He's gone from TR setting to Rain setting.
Yep.
I do not know what Whiskey's nicknames are.
Me neither. No idea.
It's Hidden Power and Girls of Fire and Hidden Power and Costco.
The Costco, yep.
Yeah, he's doing the Costco any percent run.
Illumise is going to get up the Z Tailwind.
A lot of Z Tailwinds in Friend Ball.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
A lot of people really wanting that critical hit boost.
Everybody's schmooving this turn also.
There's lots of Tailwinds.
Swampert is like 10 trillion speed, but he's out of there.
Yeah, and the critical hit boost is going to... Oh, and he's putting up the Sunny Day. He said,
Yeah,
no rain for
it
you.
would have gone first, so it was actually a great play to switch out the Swampert there.
Yeah, because it would have slowed him down. At this point, the Illumise baton passes out, giving Naganadel a critical hit boost. It's pretty big.
Incineroar starts using Earthquake for some reason. I don't know why it learns that, but it does. Amoonguss comes out, but this is a very scary Sun boosted, critical hit boosted, now +1 Naganadel. So it will most definitely be killing this Amoonguss. Lazadin takes full advantage of this turn to get up a Dragon Dance.
Yeah, resetting his attack. It's back down again, but at least he's fast.
Yeah, but he gets a free pick on this Amoonguss if he wants it.
Yeah. Going for the double protect first, too.
Fake out, of course.
Yep.
I don't really understand the Rage Powder there if you're going to fake out.
Yeah.
For what it's worth.
Yeah, do we know? No, the only move we've seen it use is Rage Powder, so it's hard to say what else it could have done during that turn.
Yeah, I mean, potentially like sleep something.
That's true. Yeah, probably.
I think trading the Naganadel there for the Amoonguss was probably the best play you could have made. I don't think there was any way for it to take out Incin. Maybe there was. There might have been, but I don't know.
But in comes Breloom, the big boy.
Yeah,
Drizzle is back up.
Yep. Up goes the Tailwind. Gonna sport the good old guy there. And now Breloom is dead.
Breloom's gone.
Both of those Pokemon were very threatening to Breloom. It was kind of a toss-up which of them you wanted to sleep. So he might have not even picked wrong. They might have double targeted it. I don't know.
It's very possible. The discharge. So again, Lazarn going for this multi-hit immunity thing, which has been worked out for him last match, and it's working out again. Fake out is still here. Using discharge again, not using Grass Knot. Interestingly, might not have it.
It's possible.
If everything is immune to it, does the spread modifier not work?
I believe because he only hit one.
Yeah.
I don't actually know how it works.
I'm not sure if the immunity has anything to say.
Now Gyarados comes out to threaten most things. Good switching to Illumise on the last turn of Tailwind, guaranteeing that you get it up again.
Yeah, the EQ is really not going to do much.
Yeah, it's not going to do much to anything outside of like Naganadel and Raichu. And now Tailwind is free to go right back up, allowing Gyarados to guaranteed be faster than Swampert. Gonna go for the power up into the Swampert slot, but it is now a sleeping Pelipper.
And the nice Parahex on the Incineroar there.
Likely didn't matter, but
yeah,
probably.
I mean, it was likely just using Earthquake again, which wouldn't have done too much.
Yeah. And now two Pokemon that are weak to Grass come out, and that's not good in front of Gyarados.
Yeah, Whiskey trying to predict the Protect, but he misses the Power Whip anyway, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah. He does miss the Power Whip, gets a kill off on Gyarados because of that miss. Pretty big miss.
Pretty big miss, yeah. Really, really good for Whiskey Tattoo's chances here.
Yep, but Raichu does come out, allowing it to revenge kill the Swampert, no problem, and then get half off on the Urshifu, no problem.
Urshifu is unfortunately at -2 right now, and it's choiced, so it can do nothing other than continue to lose special defense and use a not very effective move on an Illumise.
Yep.
Which means the Illumise is going to murder it.
Yep.
And that...
So good games to Lazadin and Whiskey Tattoo. Lazadin wins the Friend Ball.
Lazadin wins Friend Ball. Congratulations to Lazadin. Unfortunately, I got nothing for you. That's it. You had fun. Friendship was more important. You won. Congratulations. But now, moving on to the big leagues, we have our third place matches between...
matches, I think.
What?
Those are pretty good matches, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we mentioned this already in the wrap-up, but I think Whiskey has definitely sort of, over the course of this season, despite how short it was, sort of gone from having a very standard team that you would expect to see in doubles to sort of developing his own play style within that team. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he plays in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with Lasden, we're familiar with Lasden. Maybe he'll pick a team that isn't 10 Pokemon that haven't been used next time. We'll see.
Yeah, he wasn't too happy with his team, from what I understand.
But yeah, moving on to third place, we have the loser of semis against Post, Grooboom Gang, and the loser against Team Fourgeist, Ultra Platinum, and they are competing to see who gets the third place ranking this season. So these teams, I keep putting my phone away. I feel like I could just say Diggory's by heart at this point, though. It's Rillaboom, Latios, Heatran, Moltres, Galar, Comfey, Hariyama, Sawsbuck, Seaking, Clang, and Palisand. There
you go. You got it all.
And then let me see if I can do this for Shadow too. Giratina Origin, Mega Mawile, Grimmsnarl, Blastoise, Porygon 2, Necrozma, thank you. I forgot the last beat here. Necrozma, Centiskorch, Nidoqueen, Vileplume, and Centiskorch. Nice.
Centiskorch twice.
Did I? Shit. What's it? Electros.
There you go.
There. Okay. All right. So, how do you feel about these teams?
Well, looking at this matchup right now, you've got big ol' scary Giratina Origin. He's always big scary guy. Spooky. My brain's turning off. I'm sorry. I think Blastoise is always like somewhat threatening. Should Rillaboom be taken out, because just his redirection is always threatening. He can do other stuff. Blastoise is kind of always a wild card in matches. Porygon 2, I think Diggory hates it enough that he's got a lot of prep for it this time.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that makes sense.
Yep.
Grimmsnarl.
Really though, if I may be completely honest, what prep do you need for it other than knockoff and a fighting type move?
You can put it to sleep. It did pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, but like knockoff close combat, that deals with Porygon too.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Latios is here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hariyama can literally just do that. I'm pretty sure Hariyama can just 1v1 Porygon too.
It can. Yeah. Moltres doesn't like super go in, but I feel like it's still necessary for Giratina, but it does lose to a lot of stuff here.
That's what I was thinking. I was looking at this Moltres and I was thinking, it does lose to a decent amount of stuff here.
Yeah, but you kind of still need it for Giratina in case like Latios goes down.
Very fair point.
Because like even with Hariyama carrying knockoff, it just doesn't. It does like 30%.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, that's that.
Alrighty. How do you feel about Centiskorch into these teams?
He's here.
Yep, he is. For what? I'm not quite sure. I do think it makes a lot of sense for Heatran to be running Flame Body during these matches, just because I feel like Steven doesn't really have too much in the way of fire moves that he'll be using, but he does have a lot of things that hit physically and don't want to be burned.
Just going right for the setup turn 1 on both sides.
Yeah, Porygon tracing a Berserk, which could lead to some hilarious results, potentially.
I'm gonna defog away the grassy terrain. I don't know if that was a good use of defog. Preemptively recovering, I'm assuming to kind of get the Berserk boost, but Porygon was not targeted.
And he's using speed swaps, stealing Moltres' speed.
Interesting.
Moltres is slow now.
Yeah, and now Mawile is out here. Mawile not really like threatening anything right now, though.
Yeah, the best it can do is like play rough the bird, but now it's fast.
Now it's threatening something.
Yeah, now it's quite fast.
So that was actually like a great protect on Diggory's part. That thing would have been dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and now he sort of has to time out Diggory's
a lot of damage to a Blastoise, man.
Yeah, it's almost gone already. Going for the double protect, trying to stall out this Tailwind. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite work. And Air Slash doesn't kill.
Not quite gonna kill. Gonna be able to live.
Yeah, because Mega Mawile does get like 40 extra points of special defense because it doesn't really need that much of an attack buff because of its ability change when it Megas.
It looks like that was a misclick also.
What do you mean?
Just reading chat.
Uh-huh. No, I think on Blastoise it was a... No, you're probably right, yeah.
No, he went to like change Blastoise's move and didn't change Mawile's.
That's what it was.
Comfy gonna get up another Tailwind. Scorching Sands coming out from this special Centiskorch. That's interesting.
You love to see it. Man, I mean, I'm glad Centiskorch did get used this season. I'm sad I didn't get to use it, but honestly, with how shit my team ended up being, I'm happy that it got some use from Steven. I do look forward to using it at some point in the future, though. It's become one of my favorite Pokemon, I think.
He spits fire like a Heatmore,
dude,
in this case.
He's a Pawniard. You're a Kingler. Leech Life, gonna... Ugh. Chunk, baby.
Yep, but it is gonna activate Berserk.
But he's dead.
Is not gonna matter because he is dead. But good old Hariyama and Latios out here together as buddies. Hariyama still has his fake out right now. Not gonna use it. Instead, just gonna go for damage. I do increasingly like the option of opting to not fake out and just punch instead.
They're gonna expect the fake out, so just smack. Bullet
Gonna
punch.
go for a bullet punch there. Good prep. Good prep.
Yep.
I mean, the light turn still went up because he was actually faster, even with the priority. Not quite good enough there. Not gonna do it. That is a Blastoise. Unfortunately, you're not quite gonna kill it with bullet punch.
Yep, it is a resisted move, and it's like what, 40 BP?
Yeah. Not stab.
Not stab. Rillaboom's out now. This Rillaboom actually does not have Grassy Glide. It instead has a grassy terrain.
It's true. This Porygon has become Chonk.
Oh
also,
yeah. Is it the thick fat one?
Yeah.
Tracing thick fat, which is, you know, the thing you want to trace out of these two Pokemon.
Yeah, Steven looking in a pretty bad position here, all things considered.
Yeah, because this is getting off one fake out, and then it's dead.
Yep. Jerry comes in. I don't know why his name's Jerry.
And this Jerry subs in pizza.
This is a free switch back into Hariyama if he wants it.
Yeah, and at this point, Diggory is not going to be using Bullet Punch. He's just going to fake it out and kill it.
Yep.
And fake out is faster than Ally Switch, so yeah.
Indeed.
Wasted turn there. Can I speed it up at this point?
Yeah, sure.
At this point, we are just smacking.
At this point, this thick fat Porygon is just gonna kind of, you know,
freeze a Hariyama.
I mean, you know, even when you have the right prep for something, sometimes this can happen.
It's true. Yeah. He's just going for flash cannons, trying to lower its special defense.
Yeah, Steven's recovering. I don't really know why he auto loses to PP.
Yeah. I mean,
at this point,
it's a 3v1, and these Pokemon don't take any damage.
Yeah.
Because his only attacking move is Ice Beam.
Light, and now the recovers don't mean anything because he will be dying.
See you later, gamer. So that is match 1.
Diggory taking a game off Steven.
Yes, indeed.
Steven had not lost even once during the main season, but now he's looking kind of down bad.
Oh no. What do you think happened? Do you think people just figured out how to play against his team better, or what do you think
I think people understood that speed is important.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. People realize that giving some prep to Porygon makes sense.
That also.
Yep. Alright, so match 2. So here we have Palisand stepping in for Hariyama. Losing the Pokemon that would be very good against Porygon here, but and then Vileplume and Electros showing up.
Indeed, instead of Blastoise and Centiskorch.
Okay, thoughts?
I feel like I do like Hariyama's here still.
I'm not sure what Palisand offers other than...
I like Palisand
ground.
less, but I'm willing to see it.
Yeah. I mean, the ground Ghost Stab is, I think, very nice here, but I just feel like there's a lot of Pokemon that don't care about it. You have Giratina, you have Electros, you have arguably Porygon 2, doesn't particularly mind it.
Yeah.
And then Shadow Ball is... I mean, it's good for Giratina.
Yep.
How do you feel about Electros and Vileplume here?
I think Vileplume can be cool as long as you get rid of Latios.
Mm-hmm.
I think Vileplume can actually be quite good.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Vileplume put in work the last time these two fought.
It kind of forces Moltres to go single target. It invalidates Comfy. It's not afraid of Rillaboom's priority. I like Vileplume here.
I just like Vileplume in general. This is a cool Gen 1
Electros
Pokemon.
less, but
Huh?
you know, Electros less, but
Oh,
you know,
I like Electros, but
I mean, I like him,
just
but
not here.
not that much into this match.
Yeah, fair.
Jefferson Airplane. What?
Mm. Anyways, nice switch in there into the Dark type. You know that Latios is immediately gonna tunnel vision in on that Vileplume after what happened the last time these two fought.
It's true.
Very smart call there. Double switch from Diggery at this point.
Vileplume's a known Lottie Slayer.
I feel like there's been a lot of critical hits this week.
Perhaps.
I just feel like I've seen a lot of crits over the past couple matches. He's trying to trick his lagging tail. But this Heatran has a Z
something
crystal.
blocking it.
He has a Z crystal. Heatloaf is a good name.
It is a pretty good name.
Imagine Dragons, dude. It's my favorite game. Wait, no, it's Good Time Dragons. Excuse me.
Now he's going to go for the Inferno Overdrive. Good scout by switching to Giratina there, since you couldn't use Trick. But, you know, Diggery making that call out. I mean, that was good.
Yeah, Diggery saying, nah, dude. We shadow ball these
doubling into that slot was really, really smart. Not going to lie.
Yeah, I think that was a good play.
Gonna get the Ice Beam off on the Palisand. Gonna do a lot of damage. He's gonna Drain Punch into the Heatran. It's gonna do no damage.
Sure isn't. Now Heatran, I believe, is going to switch here. A lot of healing. Heatran comes into Comfy. Palisand is... I mean, it can shore up, but eventually it won't work. And then going for the Gigavolt Havoc here, taking out whatever comes in. That's not true
Comfy
at all.
gets zapped. He probably wanted to zap Heatran, but...
Yeah, actually, my guess was that he was expecting a Moltres to switch in there.
It's possible.
Yeah. No,
It's definitely quite possible.
Yeah,
Alright, now revealing that he actually has Grassy Glide this time. That's good.
Nice.
You need that.
Love to see it.
Gonna get the knockoff. Gonna lose the Assault Vest. Very interesting. Assault Vest. That's actually good prep into Steven's team. He was probably upset last time about Nidoqueen.
Very likely.
Grassy Glide gonna do no kinds of damage to Porygon.
And the TR is up.
TR going up, but I mean he does still have the priority going on over there.
Yep. Switching to
Good old
Vileplume.
Vileplume comes out, but there's a fire type over there, and that's spooky.
It is a very slow fire type.
This is a middle speed.
Yeah. I meant slow in terms of, like, it'll be moving after Vileplume and TR, which is literally the opposite of being slow, but you know.
Steven's not in a good position to take advantage of his momentum in Trick Room right now, I feel like.
Yeah.
And Diggery's... I feel like the ally switch there was, like, worse for him, because he wanted... I feel like he wanted Porygon to go down so he could get in a heavy hitter.
Yeah. I also just feel like he wanted more damage during that turn, because had he not ally switched, he... I mean...
Opting to hard switch to Mawile now to take advantage of the last turn of Trick Room. He only got one left.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sludge Bomb gonna take out that monkey there. And at this point, I think Palostand makes a lot of sense to bring in, just because you don't want Mawile to...
Yeah, anything that comes in, though, gets a free protect at this point. The only thing that's not safe is Heatran.
Mm-hmm. Sucker Punch gonna fail.
Gonna fail as he just shores up. Makes a lot of sense. Last turn of Trick Room. Immune to the Hidden Power Ground.
Yeah, big F for Ultra Platinum there. These rocks putting in work. Are people finally understanding that rocks are, like, really great?
Rocks are pretty good.
Are people finally coming to terms with the rocks being good? I'm excited to see how this affects TDD's future. Wild Charge just absolutely going to annihilate this Moltres. That Z move would have done it, dude. He's out of there. I mean, that's a great trade. I say Electros for Moltres is what you want.
It is, but Steven at this point is pretty in a bad spot.
Mm-hmm. How's Grimmsnarl doing? I don't remember. It's not doing great. It's got 11% of its health.
It dies to rocks, yeah.
Never mind. Ultra Platinum's in a bad spot.
Bye.
Oofa doofa. You hate to see that.
Yeah, I feel like just the amount of nothing that happened during that Trick Room is what made the game go downhill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he couldn't benefit off of his own setup. Ugh.
He just couldn't capitalize off it, couldn't get Mawile in fast enough.
Yeah.
But to Diggory earning himself the 3rd place win.
There we go! Congratulations to Diggory. Diggory in Season 2 made it very close to winning the whole thing. He made it to a tiebreaker with you.
Yep.
And then last season he didn't quite make it to playoffs because he wasn't as happy with his team comp. But this time, making it back, dude. Making it back top 3. And going into the grand finals, it's Team Fourgeist versus the Front Facers.
Dude, I'm on the other side. I never get challenged. I always do the challenging.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but this time, Post decided to do the challenging.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about the Front Facers. He's got Zeraora, Gastrodon, Mega Charizard Y, Venusaur, Garchomp, Melmetal, Lapras, Alchemy, Musharna, and Murkrow. Wait, sorry, I think I said Musharna there. I didn't mean to. My bad. And then coming in from the other team, we've got Sylveon, Inteleon, Urshifu, Singlestrike, Durant, Moltres, Weavile, Rhyperior, Smeargle, Megaladias, and Gourgeist. Tell me about your thought process going into this match.
Alright, well...
I can say one thing. Can I just say one thing so I sound smart?
Yeah.
Where's Venusaur?
Post gave me his reasoning for not bringing Venusaur.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And it made sense. Like, I do have a lot of stuff that beats it, but also I was scared of Venusaur in prep. I was like, if I got to the point where I had to start switching around in front of Venusaur, I was in a horrible spot.
I think what it comes down to, sort of the not miscommunication is the wrong word, but like why you were scared of it, but he didn't think it was a good bring. From Post side of things, it doesn't super threaten anything of your team with its stabs, but from your side of things, you're very scared of the speed control that it brings in with Chlorophyll.
Yes.
I think that's what it comes down to, and I think Post was more intensely focused on the hitting hard, and you were more intensely focused on the speed control.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Great. I said something to what's the opposite of intelligible?
Intelligible.
Intelligible?
Intelligible.
Isn't intelligible mean it's not?
No, that's intelligent.
I thought
Isn't it?
No, wait, hold on. I'm pretty sure intelligible means
unintelligible is like that's a word.
You talk. I'm looking up intelligible.
Okay. I'll talk about the match because, well, I played it, so I know all about the prep on my end. On my end, I was honestly having trouble deciding what to bring, just because, like, his team has so many good, like, cover-ups for everything.
Holy shit, you're right, is it? It is intelligible. Unintelligible is what I was thinking of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why am I an idiot? Who allowed this to happen?
So on my end, I was afraid of things like Zeraora and Venusaur, because they just go fast, and my team loses to things that go fast, in my mind. So, which is why I have the Durant, which is why I have the Weavile, but I have Weavile very often. I even have Gourgeist here with Shadow Sneak, because I want to be able to pick off something that's low health. I just have a lot of priority on my team, basically. Moltres and Lottie are 100% necessary in every match because they are my defensive Pokemon against the massive threats that are Zard Venusaur. Urshifu is here to hit hard because that's what he does. Same with Weavile, same with Durant. I mean, that's what my team does. It usually hits hard and has like 2 defensive switches. Post has not used Zeraora as a fake outer all season, but in my mind, I was like, he probably won't because he hasn't used it that much all season. It's mostly been like a Z offensive. But if he leads with it, I'm going to be afraid of fake out. So that's kind of my thought process.
Okay.
And that's about what I got.
Kale.
For me, keeping up Tailwind is a massive priority because he has Prankster Tailwind, which means it could go up at any time. Also, he does lead Zeraora, so I'm like, uh-oh, I don't have the fastest fake out here. Time to switch out Weavile. So I switch out into Moltres, hoping that perhaps he will get burned from faking out the Moltres. It does not happen. But that is okay. Take this opportunity to get up my Tailwind. Take the Heat Wave, not going to do too much. I do what is known as classical conditioning at this point. I opt to sack my Moltres for future prospect, and we will come back to this later. Just remember this. Yes, this was intentional. Don't at me. I bring out Urshifu here because, oh my gosh, Tailwind's up. He's in a bad spot. Tailwind, I'm going to punch it. I opt to Draco there in case Melmetal comes out because Draco guaranteed puts it in range of close combat.
Wicked Blow just murders there.
Yeah, Wicked Blow just kills the Charizard in one hit. Murkrow comes out. I'm not worried about Tailwind here because my side is still faster. I switch into another Dark type so that he can't Feather Dance either side of my field in case he does that. So I'm going to close combat into the Alchemy there. It does 40%, which is like kind of a lot to resist. But obviously Urshifu can't stay in now. Weavile I don't mind leaving in because it's Focus Sashed. He's going to go for the Air Cutter, which I was not ready for. This Gourgeist is very small on screen, but it is Gourgeist Super, I promise you. Gonna go with the Dazzling Game. Not quite gonna take out Weavile. Which is surprising, because it was Pixie Plate boosted. I am gonna get my Parting Ice Shot off here, and I'm going to Shadow Sneak this thing. Taking it out. Gonna Air Cutter. Gonna take out Weavile. Not quite Gourgeist. I get to keep my Gourgeist. I get one more turn of Tailwind. Or, no, he gets one more turn of Tailwind, sorry. And I'm like, oh, I don't want him getting another turn of Tailwind, so I'm gonna kill the Murkrow now.
See you later, gamer.
Obviously, had a chance to not kill the Murkrow there. Always do. That's how your boy Durant works.
I love Durant.
Melmetal comes out. As I said earlier, he was in range of close combat. That also puts him in range of this.
Just want to guarantee the hit.
Yep.
We don't take those.
He's going to Dragon Claw Gourgeist, going to take him out. And now I had to bring out something with Protect because Zeraora's coming out. Lottie does not carry Protect, but Urshifu does. So I'm going to double Protect here. I calced every Z move in the game at this point. None of them killed Urshifu. Z Play Rough from Zeraora did not kill Urshifu.
I mean, I feel like once you've checked that one, you've checked them all.
Yeah. Gonna Iron Head there.
The flinch, not even really mattering at all.
Didn't matter because Lottie would have come in and outsped.
Yeah. And that is game one. So yeah, I think a lot of what happened here is Post just did not have the prep for the Urshifu.
Yeah, Urshifu kind of just went in.
Just kind of popped off.
Which it has not done all season because everyone's been like so afraid of it that they have like at least 4 things on their team that can just one-shot it.
Yeah, I think both Urshifus. I think this is true with most, if not all, S tiers to an extent, but I think especially with the Urshifus, is people just dedicate so much prep on their teams to them that there's like no good chance for them to pop off.
Yeah, like in this game, Urshifu was given an inch and he took a mile.
Yeah. I mean, once Alakazam Alchemy was taken care of, Urshifu just kind of had free reign.
Even before that, he just showed up and one-shot the Charizard. I'm sure Post didn't expect that to kill at all.
Yeah. It is strong. Okay, so moving into match 2. I don't know what's different here. I think Gastrodon's new instead of Garchomp.
Yeah, Gastrodon's new, replacing Garchomp.
And you have Smeargle now.
Yeah, I have Smeargle in place of Durant.
Yeah. For
I was at this point tempted to reuse Team 1 because I just really liked how Durant went.
Mm-hmm.
But I decided not to. I decided to just go ahead and use my 3 teams.
Yeah. I think on Post's side, he mentioned not being a huge fan of the Garchomp bring into your team in general, but just didn't have any other ways of dealing with Latias, so that's why.
Yeah, him and I actually had a very similar problem where we looked at our teams and we're like, we can't find 6 good Pokemon to bring to these matches.
Yeah.
Like 4 of them are good, and then 2 of them we just kind of don't really want to be there.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so I'm bringing Smeargle. I'm doing something dumb this game.
Yeah.
But
it was the dumb thing that you wanted to do against me.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it would work. It didn't. Post had the perfect counterplay. So I'm going to switch out to Gourgeist to potentially avoid the
Fake out. Which works.
Right there. Get my little immunity. And then, oh no. Uh-oh. Is Omni boosted? I was not ready for that.
Congratulations, post-structure TDD.
My Smeargle gets minus speed, which is just horrible for me.
Yeah.
I get my Sash here. The optimal play here was to just, drop the shenanigans and just endeavor the Alchemy. I did not do that. I did the dumb thing. But, sometimes you just gotta go for it.
Sometimes you gotta do it, dude.
I did get probably the most suboptimal Moody stat change I could have. He is going to Protect there. Shadow Force does actually go through Protect, but it shields him from the Endeavor, which is very, very, very good for him. Phantom Force does 0 damage. And then here, I get Speed dropped, which is so bad. Because it means I just died double Iron Bash. I'm sad.
It's really unfortunate.
That went the worst way that it could have for me.
Yeah, so how do you deal with Alchemy at this point?
Fake out,
Yeah.
I guess. Which I can't do because he protects. I knock off the Murkrow there, which was the thingy. My plan was to knock off the Assault Vest and then Mystical Fire it, and it would have died.
Mm-hmm.
But I just can't even focus Alchemy because the other side of the field is just more threatening.
It's just too dangerous.
Yeah, because at the very least I have Moltres at this point, which can live, but not with Zeraora on the field. I get the Toxic off on Alchemy. It's too little too late, really.
Yeah.
I bring out Lottie at this point because, I don't really have anything. He's going to play rough, and then I'm going to die to the combination of play rough, Dazzling Gleam.
At least you get a hit in.
Yeah, I could have just kept double roosting here forever.
Mm-hmm.
But
For the Toxic.
uh-huh.
Yeah. At this point, yeah,
Yeah, this match did not go well for me. Got unlucky with the Moody Boost. Should have abandoned strategy earlier. Post took full advantage, especially with his Omni boosted Alchemy. I didn't even know it got an Omni boost, and I've used it before.
Yeah, and that's game.
Yeah, that is good game.
That is game right there.
That close combat does so little, dude. Urshifu actually has really good Fizz Def.
Unfortunately, does not do too well against a special fairy type move.
Indeed.
Alright, so Post taking off game 2 off of you there, meaning we are moving into game 3, the last one of the season. Who's hype? I know I'm hype, because who's here is Fortnite. Fortnite gamers in the house, he's right there. Post team looking identical to last time. Your team he's got an Inteleon, and he's lost to Smeargle, which probably for the best.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to bring Smeargle to one game, but Smeargle does not do well in the post team. I told him this. It's because his team's fast.
Yeah.
I brought it all 3 games against Steven because Steven's team's slow.
Smeargle can be really great, but Smeargle also has the unfortunate side effect of pressuring you to do suboptimal plays. Sometimes.
That is also kind of true.
Alright, let's play it out. What's Inteleon here for?
Inteleon's here
to snipe
to do
shot
exactly
through that
what it does
Stormdrain?
in this match, which is snipe shot around Gastrodon.
Yeah, that's hilarious that worked out.
Deja vu, by the way. I've just been to this place before.
Yeah, literally same turn 1.
We both make our safest turn 1 plays as we did previously.
Yes. And
although, remember what I said about conditioning?
Yeah.
He's going to Plasma Fist my Moltres, and because Tailwind is up, I am going to Roost before that, lose my electric weakness, thus not dying.
Conditioning, baby.
I'm gonna Plasma Fist my Moltres and get burnt.
Nice.
The burn didn't really matter because he won't attack again, but cool for me.
Yes.
I get to keep my Moltres. It's gonna wreak havoc now. Like, actually. I switched to Inteleon here to potentially get some damage on it. To maybe activate Torrent. But it didn't happen.
How long have we waited?
I thought maybe he would flamethrower me again. It would have put me in range, but not quite.
Here's
He
the
brings out
Stormdrain.
Gastrodon, and I'm gonna Snipe Shot right around it. Get the chip I need on Charizard.
Toxic gonna miss. You
Gonna
hate not
miss.
being a poison type.
Yeah,
See Inteleon.
it's alright. Moltres gonna live, no problem.
Moltres a champ, dude.
Yep, now Weavile's gonna come in. I'm gonna opt not to fake out here. Don't really need to.
Over to knockoff. It protects. Now you got another toxic.
Yep,
Were you expecting a switch there, or were you just planning on toxicking the Gastrodon?
I was just toxicking the Gastrodon. At this point, I know he's gonna get his Tailwind up. I know I'm gonna live with my Sash. And I'm gonna knock out Charizard with knockoff. So I'm gonna get up my Tailwind in the same turn. So that works out really well for me. I have 2 Pokemon at 1%, but that's like exactly what I want. Weavile is going to be able to take out Murkrow, no problem here.
Yeah. I mean, you always got to be careful with those misses.
And now I will get that Toxic that I wanted. And he's going to take out Weavile because it is the more threatening of the 2 Pokemon. Moltres doesn't offer immediate threat, but it is just kind of sitting there toxicking everything. Gourgeist comes out, which threatens Gastrodon. Reveals Focus Sash, which is like fantastic for me. It reveals Normalium Z, so I'm just going to toxic that thing immediately. I don't want it setting up again.
And power
I'm going to power
take it out.
Gastrodon because I have no fear of a Grass Resist Berry. And in the previous game, I did say something about, you know, putting the Melmetal in range. It didn't matter. As it turns out, he wasn't running defense like I thought he might be.
Double Iron Bash. Gonna live that like a champ.
Yep, Gourgeist is pretty physically defensive.
Is this super
both-
again?
Yes. Both Tailwinds, and I'm going to get my little chip damage. Close combat, just going to kill it.
Just deleted. And
Yeah,
now,
just straight-
Alchemy is gonna get double kill, but
Yep.
it is gonna die to Toxic.
Yep, it's going to die to poison, and Latias is back there, still chilling.
Yeah, Latias
So-
is back there with like 30% in a burn.
Yep.
So that is 37.5% of the burn. That is Grand Finals of TDD Season 4. Thanks everyone for playing. Any final notes on this season, Mr. Champion?
I would have been very happy with Post winning. I think he played super, super well and deserved it. But I'm also quite happy that I won Season 4.
Yeah, dude, Team 4 guys, they're doing it. Now this is when you take your sabbatical for 3 seasons, and then you come back with like a beard and like a cloak, back in like season 9 to like train the new chosen one or something.
Okay.
All right, well, thank you everyone for joining TDD season 4. It's been a blast. We've got
It was a blast. We had 0 drops, 0 DQs, just fantastic.
yeah,
all
we
around.
really didn't have a single DQ. That is so amazing.
You love to see it.
I do love to see it. That is my favorite thing to see. You know, when I'm in the hospital and they bring the baby out and they're like, your child is here, I'm gonna be like, I mean, this is great, but you remember when we didn't have any drops or DQs in TDD season 4? You remember that shit? And doctor's gonna be like, ah, shit, you right, bro. That's gonna be how that goes. So thanks everyone for joining today. With the release of this video is also the release of the next off season. Hope you all are excited for that. It's going to be really interesting. At this point, you folks know what it is.
Oh, really?
I think so.
We can talk about it.
We can talk about it. You want to just talk about it right now?
Well, I mean, I said the name of
You did?
Team Breakers.
Oh, yeah, Team Breakers. All right. Well, now I need to definitely make sure I get it out before 5 p.m. on Wednesday. Oop.
That's okay.
No, this will be a fun little special moment.
Yeah, found out a little teaser. Now you know the name of it.
Yeah, a little teaser, if just in case it's 5 p.m. and we haven't officially revealed it. Now you know, TDD Team Breakers headed to a Discord server near you, probably within the next 2 hours, because I'm probably still at work.
True.
All right. We'll see you back here for season 5. Otherwise, we'll have more of those TDD spotlights at some point. And it's been a pleasure once again running this for you all. And bye.
See ya.